Hey. I'm sitting here diddly farting around, and whole time I'm like, it's 12 o'clock. I'm just sitting here getting ready, making sure I'm ready, telling Nino, look, I brought some gummies over here because I was gonna chomp on some gummies while we sit here and run our mouth and catch up and celebrate and live and laugh and love while we sit and do that. He think it's some kind of treat for him. I said, get to stepping. So he all in my face. I'm talking to him, missing my sign in. Missing my sign in time now. Now I'm late. I haven't been live in the kingdom. Of course, I have to do two reviews on episode 1 and 2 of the villains, but I haven't been live in the kingdom for 2 weeks, and I'm not ready to fully talk about it, but I have really went through and I really suffered a big loss to my life in the last week. So send your prayers and your love to me and to everybody else, because I'm not the only one who is losing people or had a loss. So prayers and love to all of you. Prayers and love to all the people suffering with power outages, with flood, and with lack of medical, with lack of resources. Prayers to all of them. Thanks to all the people who are standing up, who are giving back, who are paying it forward. Thank you for all of you. You are heroes. Americans, we are heroes. We look out for each other. So gratefulness to that. I want to make sure we get all the good out before anything else. But I have the strength today to come on here and talk to you and kick it with you, because what we got to do, we got to keep on moving, don't stop. No, come on, keep on moving. I swear these are the songs that are motivating me. Keep on moving, don't stop. No. And also, I want to be thankful. I'm going to say hellos to everybody, but I want to get some things out first. Y'all know I got a one track mind. It doesn't matter if it's yours or no. That's another song. But anyway, I want to say thank you. Thank you. We hit 5,000. We are now at 5,000, almost 100. Thank you. Thank you to every crown. Every crown in here is not just mine. It's not just mine. I just set the example to let you know it's okay to wear your crown. It's okay to be who you are. It's okay. It's okay. It is okay to be you. It's okay that you went through some shit. It's okay that you did some shit. It's okay. Do you still do it? You still going through it? No, you not. You came through it. You came through it, and you still got enough in you to be good. So thank you to all the crowns. Thank you to everybody who comes in here and wears their crown. Thank you for that. Thank you for letting me just be me. Thank you for letting me just be me and loving me for me. So I want to say thank you for that. We hit 5,000. This month, we are at 500,000 views for the month. We are killing the game. The crown has been holding. I kid you not. If you all knew there was days I couldn't get up out this bed, I've been so down. I've been so down. And it's been these crowns. It's been this channel. It's been the fact that I kept posting and I keep posting. I keep being me and I keep doing what I'm doing. And I'm grateful for that. I am grateful for that. So it has been holding me up even taller and harder and heavier and stronger. And I come from royalty. So I always got to keep this crown on no matter what, no matter when it's sad, no matter when it's down, no matter when it's hurt. What I won't come out here and do is hurt you. What I won't come out here and do is hurt the world, hurt my family. Now, I won't do that no more. I'm a better me, and y'all have let me come on here and show a better me and see the growth for myself. So I still got a long way to go. I got a long way to go. The road is long, but I've come a long way, and I thank y'all for accepting that. And as this kingdom grows, I'm grateful for this milestone. Thank you to my mods. Thank you for believing in me. Thank you for wearing your crowns. Thank you to everybody, every content creator that supports me. Thank you to everyone, but mainly thank you to every subscriber, every person who viewed me, watched me, everybody who shared me. Thank you very much. Thank you. I appreciate you. I humbly stand here and say thank you. So I want to definitely say that I had to get that out the way. I had to get that out the way. But before I do anything else, let me say hello to the people in the building, the people who are in the chat. I want to say hello. So I'm going to say hello. And we're going to say hello. We're going to say it. We're going to say it. My heart is racing, y'all. but it's racing good. It's racing good because I thought of the day when I want to pick this up and start doing this. And I thought how easy it would be to slip into all the BS, how easy it would be to go ahead and show people just how gangster it could get. I thought about that, but I also thought about the times you could stand when you didn't, when nobody is, and you could stand. I didn't need nobody to stand with me, and I did it. And I stood being me. And y'all, I am grateful. I am grateful. It's not about money. I love to tell y'all YouTube is banking my janking. We got paid on the 21st. My check was $112. It ain't about the money. It ain't about the money. It ain't about the money. Don't get me wrong. When the money coming, if you do it right, the money will come. It's this message. It's the foundation we're built on. This channel's built on me. If I leave here tomorrow, what you'll know is this is an example of me. This is a true part of me. I didn't come for clout. I didn't come for none of that. I didn't come to prove to somebody you nothing and I'm everything. I didn't come for none of that. And oh man, y'all. So I'm grateful. I want to tell y'all that I am truly, truly, truly grateful. Thank you. Thank you. So let me say some hellos. Let me start from the top. Let me start from the top. Tina, my sis, how you doing? How you doing? Welcome. How you doing? Susan, my sis, how you doing? How you doing? Welcome. Coach, I say, Coach, how you doing, sis? Oh, I got something to say. She got something to say. I got something. Oh, wait, I got something to say, Coach. Girl. Doing? Cat, how you doing? U.S. Navy vet, salute. How you doing, sis? Welcome. How you doing? Cree, how you doing, sis? Welcome. How you doing? Heidi, sis? How you doing? This mountain? How you doing? Who else up in the building? Sweet potato. How you doing? Matthew? How you doing? Welcome. How are you doing? How is your day going? Bambi says, how you doing? How is it going? How you doing? I need to know. How is everybody? Ooh, I was on vacation and I lived so much. This week. Because like I told you, I had a big impact. And then I literally went on vacation and I salute my mother. And I got the love of my family. And I got the love of friends and energy and the ocean and the sun and everything that is the things we take for granted. I embraced them. I got to go to slave cemeteries and I got to go to Jewish cemeteries and places to empower my energy for the fight of this world that everyone has done for us. No one is exempt for somebody who died for you. No one is. And I've been empowered. So when I tell y'all I'm so filled, you would think I'm making it, but I'm so filled. Do you pronounce that Jedi? How do I pronounce that? I want to make sure I pronounce it right, but welcome. But listen, y'all. Listen. Oh, listen. Linda. I've been watching. Y'all know I got to be watching. So when I woke up early this morning, when I was sitting in the airport yesterday, right before I went to bed every night, I got me a little YouTube. But honey, these streets was on such fire. I said, Danny, you're going to have to sit still to catch up. I mean, you're going to have to sit still. But Coach, I want to start over there first. Girl, I was watching you live, girl. I'm tired of saying girl. I was watching you live, and you was playing J to the J and Self to the Queen. And I had a lot to say. I wasn't in the chat. But I got a lot to say. And girl, I'm going to start here. First things first, I am getting so sick and tired on this doggone internet of people deciding how everybody should feel, but completely forgetting how when they once felt at that moment. So for JJ and Selfie Queen, I want to say this. I know for a fact When real and this whole we shouldn't talk about the deceased. No, we shouldn't dog the deceased, and we shouldn't be bringing up things that if they can't answer, they can't answer. So why are we putting the questions out? That's what we should do. I have so much respect for the deceased that I kid you not. In my ventures this weekend, I've probably been to about 4 cemeteries, and that is a fact. That is a fact because I have mad respect for the deceased, and I have mad respect for the deceased and the loved ones I've lost and people. And even if I don't like you, the fact that you're gone is it's over. The conversation should be over. But I feel like real is almost a sympathy for JJ and Selfie Queen. But it's hard for me to see that because they like, oh, and when Real was dying, he was trying to get back good with everybody. He probably was. But every day we all are dying because the only two promises we have is being born and dying. And everything in between is what you do with it. But Real been sick on here the whole time he was on here. And y'all didn't care about none of that when he was dogging you out. And if you forgave him, you forgave him. That don't owe no one else anything else. That don't. So what everybody was waiting for, that's what's wrong with people on here. They waiting for somebody to do something so they could tell them it's okay to do it. It's okay to do it if you forgave them. Let me tell you something. Me and Real's last thing, we got into it in the beginning when we were nothing with each other. I was just asking him a question in the chat. But then we built a relationship. And through that relationship, yeah, he had hurt many of people. JJ, you one of them. Selfie, you one of them. And it was many of people in betwixt and between. Maria, all these people are going back and forth, whatever. Maria, Cooch, all these people. It's a bunch of stuff going on. But none of that was ever my burden. So I never held that. But I also made a boundary with him on what I was going to be around when you were saying it about people, whoever they were. But the last thing me and Real had was him come in my chat and disrespect and then disrespect me. And even after that, once I said what I said, it was over as far as I was concerned. And then he passed away. And so we weren't on great terms, but we weren't on bad terms. And I still have nothing to say. But we never had the ups and downs you had. So I could say from the outside looking in, really, your makeup that you had with Real, JJ, and Selfie was bullshit. And here's why I'm going to say it's bullshit. Because when JJ first made up with Real, Selfie wasn't ready to. So it wasn't like this kumbaya. Y'all didn't kumbaya off into the sunset and become best friends. Y'all forgave and were able to tolerate that he was around people like John and other people y'all ass you up. But you still in your back burner can't forget how he said your child was his and all the disrespect he did to you. You can't. And you didn't for as long as you didn't want to. But that was your thing. But everybody got to tell somebody what they gonna do. Oh, but now if he disrespected you, I think that's unforgivable. But this right here, girl, get over it. It wasn't even that big. That we can't do that to each other, man. That's wrong. That's wrong. That's wrong. Wrong is wrong and right is right. And around here, I feel like it's always a whole, well, what about this compared to this? How about they were wrong and they were wrong? How about two things can be the same? You know what I mean? Like, it always has to be a comparison. I have never, and I need this to be made clear right here. Stop putting my name in any conversation that is what was tried to be made about Muzz. I have never once made anyone something about Muzz. I've made clear how I feel about Muzz. And Muzz never dropped the N-word. But racism, one, is not just black and white. And racism isn't just throwing out racial slurs. It's the ignorance of a race. It's the ignorance of a culture. Racism is ignorance. So ignorance will have you saying all blacks do this, all whites do this, all Mexicans are illegal, all Asians are Chinese. That is ignorance. So the fact that, and I just need to know, somebody put it on the board for me. How come in all these places where nothing but people of the lighter hue are fighting with each other, they keep running up on the N-word? That's by choice. Half these people you all named, Danny don't go in their chat, discuss them, talk to them. But I can walk in a room and you say hello and I say hello back. I greet you with the same thing you give. I don't sit amongst trials where all we want to do is fight and tell you what to do. Not only is that not growth, that makes me stagnant. Because where have I went? Where have I went? Where have I went where I could say, I hate murder, but I understand why you're killing? No, then just don't. You can't be, stop riding the fence. We can't ride the fence. I cannot step away and say out loud, Sophie was wrong for what she said about Maria's husband and calling him a terrorist, and not say, if any of this I hear, whether I know the person or not, say it's wrong. I didn't say I'm condemning them. I didn't say if they walk in a chat, run, baby, run. I said, I will not chat with them. I said, I will not sit there and pretend or listen to someone tell me about social justice and injustices as they continue to do injustices all over the computer. Matter of fact, we all know their name because all they've been in is bullshit. The reason we all know these people is because they all been in bullshit. Not because they great Samaritans, not because they good people, not because they leaders, not because they making movements, because they are filled with drama, trash, confusion, hatred. You know what I'm saying? That's ignorance. If the only way I am powered is if I can only like me and what look like me. Well, here's a news flash and a sorry for some people. I don't like bad. So if you are someone trafficking children, RN women, essaying people, RN men, if you're taking children, state to say whatever, if you're doing that, if you're you, I have no respect for you. I don't care what race you are. I don't care how much money you have. I don't care your political standards. I don't care your royal standings. If you do that, I have no respect for you. None. None. I will not speak about, oh, well, you know what? He might be trash, but he had a good record. Fuck his record. That's what happened with R. Kelly. I made babies to R. Kelly. Hey, baby, you moving like that? F you and your music. I can't sit and groove knowing that probably in that same studio, some of these crimes we talking about took place. I can't. I can't. Puffy, you ruined the whole 90s music, and I'm going to say it. And for every person involved with Puffy, fuck you too. I'm going to blast you. I'm going to put up about, I'm not going to stop. Can't stop, won't stop. I won't stop. When it comes to Abercrombie and Fitch, all y'all, and Kent, all of them, fuck you. When it comes to, what's his name? David, you know, from Nickelodeon, fuck you. All of them. All of them. Epstein, fuck you. All of them. All of them. None of them are exempt. And everybody who helped them, everybody who covered it up, everybody who hid a body, too. Every last one of them. I don't have a platform so I can say what you want me to say. I'm going to say what I feel. And what I feel is you all have ruined lives. You have ruined generations. And I am so glad. I am so glad that finally we are at a point where rich people are being held accountable for what they are doing. I don't care if you started, if he show me, prove it. Prove it. Puffy wasn't alone. Oh, he wasn't alone. And I don't care who was involved. When it's a fact, it's on paper, it's right there. Just like it's a fact, Puffy, that you are a 13-year-old. You and a few other people. It's on paper. They got documents. You was just injecting people and drugging people. No. When we gonna stop talking about it? When he's sentenced. That's when. That's when. That's when we'll stop talking about it. You know when I stop talking about Epstein? I wish I was on the internet when Epstein was going through his stuff. I'd have been talking about him too. But I think he's still alive. If you ask me, I think he's still alive. And he probably done had a whole sex change. And he walking up down the street now. All of them are sick. All of these people, they've been doing this for years, decades. They've been doing, and we've known it. We've known it. Society has known it. We've known it. Out them all. Out them all. Out them all. Like I said, I don't go looking for them. Let me find out who was doing it. No. But when it come out, let them out. Bring it out. Bring it out. Spread the word. Don't spread conspiracies. Don't spread rumors. Spread them facts. Spread the facts. That's it. I'm like, oh, these people trash. And I'm sure gonna talk about it. I'm sure gonna talk about it. And I swear it's so many movements and things and everything coming out. It's hard to just go live about it because shit change every day. You'll be going live every day. So unless I'm gonna commit to go live every day to talk about it, you gotta wait it to a point. Like, let's discuss this all. Let's just talk. That's what I'm gonna do it live, and I just want to talk entertainment. Like, come on, before this, you heard stories. And if you've been around, you know. Like I said, Raz B came telling us 20 years ago. And he told us sick things they were doing to all of these young men. And they turned the eye. Cunanan told us. They all been told us. Because people get so rich, y'all have to understand. When we talking rich, y'all think I'm talking about these rich people you think you know. I'm talking about them rich people that's buying souls. Them rich people that been trafficking for 20, 30 years and nobody seems to know. These rich people that nobody seems to think, y'all short in airspace a lot. Nobody questions anything. These rich people that buy your daughter and she's somewhere getting passed around all to your son. Yeah. No. Them rich people. Them the ones, the elitists. Them the ones I'm talking about. When they got that, it's Elon, come on, let me tell you something. When you got that kind of money, you get bored real easy. You try to buy countries. You look at they buying countries. They making countries. They got islands. What's on that island? And I'm telling you, government, I swear, I believe it. Puffy got an island, and it's called Love Island. And I believe that. I believe that. And they need, and I guarantee it's people there. Love Island, I guarantee Puffy got an island. These people are sick. Sorry, y'all ain't opening this candy. These people are sick. Decades. Look how long it took women to have a law about us being violated. Decades. They have task force to stop trafficking. And sometimes they know once they get us out this country, we good, it's gone. And it's a mother somewhere who think their child just was wild and wanted to run the streets and chase this life. Just like back in the day, y'all, they was picking them up, all them homeless teenagers in Hollywood. Oh, they was picking them up and putting them right into adult business. So sometimes you watching adult films, and these aren't even overage people, and that's a fact. That's not some conspiracy, in my opinion. They were finding very attractive homeless young men and saying, hey, we're going to put you into the adult filming, but we're going to put you into gay films. And they weren't. They made them there, right there. When it comes to trafficking, sex trafficking, all that stuff, it never stops. That's why they say prostitution. Think about it, y'all. We got YouTubers on here who are proud to say, just being me, how you doing? We got YouTubers on here who are proud to say, I've been a part of the adult business. And I had, even when you think about Amber, hold on, y'all. Let me eat this piece of candy. I shouldn't even put it. Hold on. Even when we think about Scamber, y'all, she had a website where they were, not only she was selling herself, she was almost like a man. You had chicks under you working for you. You get a percentage of that. Because it's so modern now that a heifer could come tell you she was selling that thing and nobody thinks anything but, why would you all out that about her? The moment she did it on the internet, she outed it about herself. You know what I mean? But that's how much the you know how many young girls were violated and they felt like that was all they could had. And so nobody ever took it again. They gave it away. They didn't even give it away for money. They gave it away. So man, I please, and there's a man right now somewhere looking for a vulnerable girl on the internet, saying she lonely, saying she tired of growing up poor and don't have nothing. And matter of fact, honey, they looking for the little boys too. And people say, "Oh, that's new." Oh no, that's not new. What it is they want to make it taboo. They didn't want you to know that think about it. In prison, a man can't say he was hard, even if he was, because I'm telling you, it makes me sick to my stomach when I think about it. Mad trigger warnings, I promise you, because I'm not trying to trigger anyone. I am just speaking on something, but I understand it can, because lots of people become victims of these things that we're talking about. Because this world, this country, this world, when you look at all these other countries, what are they doing to the women? When you look at all these, it's just that's the belly of the beast. It's the belly of the beast. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay, that's so sweet. Mm-hmm. Welcome to 2024. You know, like I said, if you love you and you know you got you know you're not alone. You believe in anything higher, you know you're definitely not alone. And that's it. And if you have anybody, thank you, Tina. If you have anybody around you that you love and they love you back, you're never alone. Enjoy the things. Sometimes I realize in life how much time we spend taking for granted. You know, taken for granted. We can't. And sometimes we spend so much time in the negative that we forget the beauty. So I tell people always balance yourself. You know, it is candy you cannot have. So you can keep coming over here being Googie Bear and it's not happening. But I always tell people you have to balance yourself. If you take in negativity, you have to take in something positive. You have to take in something out. You have to, and you have to double it actually. Because they say if you hear one negative thing, it take what is it, 100 repetitions, positive repetitions after that to take that one out your head. And most people aren't going to get 100 positive things said to them after one negative thing is said to you. But I just say, just balance yourself. So if you taking in negativity and you could feel it, it made you angry, it made you mad, it made you depressed and defeated, you have to take in something that makes you win, makes you smile, makes you feel, makes you want to live. Everybody in here could tell me of something they love that is here right now. Then shit, you got a reason. And if you in here telling me anything, you made it another day. So you got a victory. You know what I mean? And if people are actually taking the time to argue with what you think, you know what that means? They're listening. They're listening. So whether they agree or not, obviously they're listening to you. So hey, you know what that means? You're heard. So I'm telling you, everybody, I don't think life is perfect. 2024 has been kicking my ass. And by kicking my ass, I mean it has been taking things I can never get back. And it's hurt so bad. And sometimes when my heartbeat, it actually hurts so bad. But still I rise, still I stand, still I fight, and still I know at the end of the night, these are my strengths, and that I am still blessed because I have so many things I love still here, right in front of me. And I'm not taking that for granted for nobody, for nobody. So I want y'all to know anything, I'm going to speak my mind and I'm going to speak how I feel. The only thing I got against is the fact that I didn't start earlier. I'm mad about that. Black Rose is how you're doing. But that's what I'm mad about. But I can't change that. I could just go on from here. And I just got to know that anything I do, if it's my last one, I know I was doing what I needed to do on here. And that's it. That's all I'm going to give you. That's all I'm going to give you. And like I said, we have like 7 more days in this cycle in this period, these 28 days for my channel. And y'all, I'm really trying to kick it to 1 million views in one cycle. I want to take myself, I already just beat one of my so to me, I'm just going hitting good milestones, because before, in 28 days, the most I ever did in views was 250,000 views. I think it was like 298,000 views. And I was excited, and I am excited every time, because I like growth. I love growth. I love to keep moving on. And I love hitting new goals and going up. I love that. But so when I just hit 500,000 views for the month so far, I'm like, oh, that's 500,000. That's 500,000 views. So I said, I'm going to keep going, because I want to do 1 million. Y'all know I'm team too much. And y'all know it is about to be Scorpio season. Are the Scorpios and the Sagittarius about to give me life? Yes, they are, because I am one. I'm both. I'm a Scorpio Sagittarius. The 22nd of November. Yeah, so I am ready. I am ready. So it is that time of year. I've actually lost the month. I couldn't really tell you the date. I just know we almost at Halloween, so I'm almost there. I know the 21st just happened, because that's it. But yeah, I just had a vacation, guys. On vacation, you might as well say, I've been to Texas a few times. I've been to Dallas twice. Yeah, I've been to Dallas twice. I've been to Houston about 4 times. I stayed in Houston the longest, a month, on a visit. But I've been to Texas a few times. But hunting, I did Texas. Danny does Texas. And not in that way, y'all. Somebody gonna swear I was talking about Danny does Texas, because I was talking about all them other skanks earlier. The good skanks and the bad ones. But anyway, I did Texas, y'all. I mean, I did Houston, Galveston, and Dallas, and I did them. I went to Huntsville. I went to Lou Garrett. I went to Kennedy's. I mean, I went there before, but I went to where Kennedy was assassinated. I went to the Freeman's cemetery. Like I said, I went to the Jewish cemetery and the Catholic cemetery, an old one, a historical one. I went to a cemetery that was behind my hotel in Galveston, which was actually a cemetery of the Black slaves that came from Rosewood, Texas. And they came from Rosewood, Texas, and they right off the ocean, because I stayed, y'all saw it, I put out a video, I walked to the ocean, you know what I'm saying? So they were buried behind, and these people came from Rosewood, Texas, and when the hurricane hit, they were killed, they died, people drowned. I mean, it was the bad hurricane in 1911, I believe it was. You'll see it in the video, but like I said, I had some fun. We gonna call it the Carnival on the pier on Galveston. I went there. I got souvenirs. I went to Buc-ee's. I went to, y'all know, I went to what is it, South Fort, to see my husband JR, even though when he died, I need to know who killed JR, y'all. I need to know. Because what they said on the tour guide and what they said in the TV guide back then and what happened are 3 totally different things. But hunting, who killed my JR? But I went there too. What else did I do, y'all? Because when I tell y'all, I did it. I went and celebrated my mother, went out with my family and kicked it and had dinner. And I mean, y'all, I lived. I saw my cousins. I lived. I got loved. I felt love. I saw, man, I'm empowered. Like, the energy rolling through my body is what's holding me. It's what's holding me. When I was flying home, I was coming through the clouds I got a video of it. Don't worry, I'm gonna put it up. But I felt like I was dancing in heaven. I felt a peace in my spirit. There is not a person on here who can tell me the loved ones I have, the energy, my ancestors, my family, the blood that runs through me is not powerful. They can't tell me, because I feel it. I feel it, and it was confirmation. I have been rejuvenated, and don't get me wrong, it doesn't mean it don't hurt. I got a funeral on Saturday, and it hurts, but there's a power of love and energy that's in me so strong, y'all. I can't stop, won't stop. Puffy, I'm taking it, but I'm gonna do it the right way. You sorry son of a bitch. I can't stand Puffy. I say his name, I'm gonna say something mean. I can't stand him. I can't stand him. And I am never here to bash any of the victims. However, they the victim. I'm not going to say they shouldn't have been at the party. I'm not going to say they mom and daddy didn't love them. I'm not going to do none of that. Because no matter what it was, Hunty. Yes, Danny does Dallas. That's what the title of my thing. YouTube probably going to wait, girl. This better not have a thumbnail that's sexual. It won't. Man, I wish I had a cheerleading suit on. I should put. There's a clickbait. Say, girl, I thought you was going But y'all, what I tell y'all, I did so much. I ate fresh blue crab and shit on the ocean, what they call it, the ocean wall or whatever, at a place called Katie's. Delicious. I watched a Carnival cruise ship take off where I'm in front of it looking like an ant, watching it take off. And I tell you not, I turned around talking to a lady about, I don't know if I can get on that roller coaster up there and fly into the ocean. I turned back around and said, where the fuck that ship go? How does a ship like that just disappear out into the ocean? Y'all, I kid you, it's no way. Somebody gonna have to build this experience. Don't worry, I got it on film. I got so much footage. We could do this shit all week, baby. I promise you, that's what it's about. I didn't just come here to tell you which content creator I don't like or who come in they chat and I don't got time for that. I'm booked and busy on that, y'all. I'm booked and busy. And trust me, I guarantee it's always gonna be somebody in the chat I don't like. But what's that mean? They don't like somebody not gonna like me. But I will not be next. It's a certain things Danny won't tell. But that don't make me better than. And I like who I like, and I'm not mad at it, and I don't care. Like I tell y'all, I've been saying since the beginning, I can like somebody who everybody hate, and I can be okay with that. I don't worry about that. And I can like somebody, and I can dislike somebody that everybody love, and I can be okay with that. I can. I ain't losing no respect for you. Now. There's rules to this shit. If I like you and you think it's okay for this guy to do, we're talking essay and stuff, but you want me to believe, no, you're not against it. Because against is against. Meaning I don't care who you are. You doing that, we not rocking. That just ended whatever we had. You know why? Because I know that's something that will impact somebody's life. And I can't say they'll ever bounce back because some people, when they are victimized, we become a lifelong victim. We do. We hurt ourselves. We destroy ourselves. So I know that can happen. That's why I said it's women who were victimized and they go to that lifestyle so no one ever does. But now they're just victimizing themselves. So they never can heal. I remember the day I became a victor was the day I forgave myself. That's the key, and that's a start. But I'm not here to tell no one how to get there or shame no one because they didn't. I will never stand there. So even when people say, oh, because Danny was doing, I know I don't do it, so I don't worry about that. I've been blamed for shit I ain't never did. Okay, if you believe it, it tells me what you think of me. I mean, that's it. I keep it moving. Oh man, when I caught that sunrise, I'm telling you. The sun gave me the energy. You know, me and the sun got a love hate relationship. You know how we are. But I was able to actually watch the sunrise without my sunglasses on. And we got this thing. Now, me and the sunset is beautiful. I got a beautiful sunset too on the road. But like I said, so, I've been on and off planes. I've been kicking the bobo. I've been on the road again. Yes. Hunty, I done had so much energy pumped into my soul. It is ridiculous. So I am grateful. And I said, I was watching this. I said, let me get back to the shenanigans, see what's going on all over. I seen my girl Evangelist Val. I said, dang, what happened with Val? Oh, But I ain't gonna lie to you. I knew Val and Kimmy wasn't gonna make it. If you know who Kimmy is, she used to be Jaguar Rights mod, and then she got her own channel, whatever. And I knew they wasn't gonna make it when after Evangelist Val had the seizure and they had that argument. Kimmy was calling it a fake seizure. You know what I'm saying? And to me, friend is a powerful word. You know what I mean? Just like I tell people, I can think you cool, all that friend. Do I call you? And I ain't talking about calling you from no message. And some people, I might speak to you that way. But do I actually speak to you? Do I stop to come in and chat with you in like IG? And I'm not talking about to gossip, to say hello. Then I fuck with you. I do. I do. And I take my friendships very seriously. I do, because if I give you a piece of me, that's something I can't get back even if we fall out. That's time I can't get back. And honey, we all on borrowed time. And I ain't got no wasted time. Only wasted time I want to hear is the song. Okay? If it ain't the Eagles wasted time, I ain't got no time to be wasting. None. None. That's it. That's it. But y'all know I like a little bullshit. So I'm here for it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I saw Val's, yes. That's what made me go backwards. Like, wait, what's going on? What happened with Val? I knew something was going on because I was watching Incoming Opinion and all this stuff was going on. I'm like, wait. So all this is going on while I'm watching shit at night before I go to bed. And I'm like, damn, I gotta get something laughter-ish, because this shit sounded heavy. So then I said, okay, while I was in the airport, I was doing some editing, and I said, shit, I'm gonna be listening. Danny's listening. Then when I came home, I was listening till I went to sleep. I woke up this morning. I said, you gotta listen. That's how I got to watching Coach. I said, I got to see what's been going down. And it's okay to have an opinion. That's the truth. We all got an opinion. Who don't? Who don't? And how it hit us is gonna all be different. I tell people, if a mother has 4 kids and in the house everything happens, whether it be good or bad, it's gonna affect all 4 differently. They're gonna see it different. They're gonna go tell a story or something they was all there for, and they gonna all have a different perspective. So that's what we have to understand about life. I can't expect you to feel what I felt or understand why I feel it. That's why we have empathy. It's you know what I'm saying? Empathy, not sympathy. I don't need you. Well, we have sympathy, but I don't need you to have sympathy for me. That's not what I'm ever out here doing. Rimrock, how you doing? How you doing? Jared, how you doing? How you doing? I love when the king's on the building. How you doing? How you doing? Yeah. Empathy, yeah. But yeah, like I said, so I've been watching and I've been catching up. But even with Val, like I said, I seen a lot of people because I was watching Incoming and she like, man, I'm just gonna step back for it. I'm like, here's what we can't do, y'all. What we gotta do is change the circumstances. If you saying what you think about something on the internet, people think that give them a right because you're talking about them to come and attack you, bully you. That's some dumb ass shit. That's dumb because in the world, if we did that, if everywhere we went, you didn't like something, people should start fighting. This world would be in nothing but chaos, and it's already in chaos. So the internet is just this place that is actually promoting a revolution. It is promoting a war. So in a war, in any place, you have to have safe places and pockets that actually stop and think, that go outside the box, boxes that can actually see both sides and really be non-biased and see it or whatever it is. You have to have places like that because if not, we all doomed. We all doomed. We all doomed because we don't even see what's going on in front of us. Right. And people don't understand the difference between being cordial and being friends. Cordial is I'm in a room full of people and I speak to everyone. Hey, how are you doing, Jared? How are you doing, Heidi? How are you doing, Susan? How are you doing, Tina? How are you doing, Renrock? How are you doing, Kat? Everyone is spoken to. I can hold conversation cordial. Hey, yeah. How's today? Okay, did you enjoy the weather? Oh, did you see that White Sox game? Okay, blah, blah. I'm being cordial. Friendly is I take it a little deeper. Oh, I really enjoyed you coming by and I enjoyed our conversation. And I'm being a little more. We're going to do that. You do that in chats, they swear me and these people talk background. People, you could raise your hands on if you've talked to me in the background and call it a privilege if you did. And I can guarantee what you can tell the world is we wasn't sitting on bullshit lane. I can promise you that's not what we talked about. So I can stand firm in that. But people on the internet, if you be like, hey, how you doing, Kat? Somebody be another thing like, yeah, Kat and Danny best friends. Now, Kat is my girl. That's my sis. I love her. She has respected and been nothing but cool to me since I met her. We ain't had no problem. And we don't sit and have gossip war. And we don't sit and have bashes on the bitches I don't like on here. None of this is our relationship. So I got mad respect for it. But I just be saying hello. And they be like, Danny talk to her on the phone all day, every day. They giving them money in the back chat now. That's what's wrong with the internet. Everybody want to know. But then they don't want to listen to what you're telling them right in their face. They just want to know the stuff they don't know. So they want to know, like, what kind of tissue do you wipe your butt with? Do you wrap your hand when you wipe your butt? Or do you just put a square box in your hand and wipe your butt? They want to get personal. They want to know what your last boyfriend, what size his package was. They want to know who was the last girl he slept with before you, or maybe why he was with you. They want to know when you had your kids. Did the father do for him? Were you still sleeping with him, or did he just do for him? Why are you not married? They want to know what is the most time you ever been embarrassed in your life. They want to know if anybody in your family happened to go to jail, maybe even you. Now, you could have sat on here and said a million times, I ain't never been locked up, which I've said. But I guess I'm black enough to be locked up. I guess because I'm about that life, I must have been locked up. But I haven't. But they'll still be looking for your record. They'll be looking for your record. You done gave them everything but your social security number, and they still going to get the wrong person. Okay? But then to be mad because you telling them something they did that we all know. I'm not ashamed of nothing I did, and I know all the people I've ever set to dog out ain't shit. And I hope when I'm gone, people watch it over and over again and know they ain't shit. I said they wasn't shit. You ain't never seen me do anything from the moment I said they wasn't shit, but say they wasn't shit. How about that? I ain't making up with these people. We ain't friends. Now, if I'm calling you saying, girl, don't do this, and girl, I must think I'm your friend because I'm trying to tell a bitch what to do. But ain't not one of y'all going to have me call you and tell you, girl, don't you dare have Pookie in your chat. Oh, girl, don't you dare do it. Never. Ever. I'm not going to text you that shit. I ain't emailing you that shit. Because, see, that seems like I think you my homie, and I could tell you, girl, like, look, I know you ain't got that bitch up in there that I don't fuck with. I ain't doing that with you. I'm going to tell you right here on this channel. Ugh, girl, I came up in your chat. I was getting ready to say hello, and that bitch Muzz walked in. I was like, ugh, goodbye. Goodbye. But you didn't hear me say it, girl, because I had said it in my head, because I never commented in that motherfucker. That's what I'm going to say. I'm never going to call you and be like, girl, Maria, is Maria still in this chat? Maria, when we were cool, we still cool. I ain't got shit with Maria. Maria ain't never did shit to me. Has Maria did something, I was like, Maria, girl, I came on here and said that. When I said Maria, when Maria got cool with what's his name? Chicago Mus, I said, Maria, girl, you bout it. You don't need nobody. Girl, I like Maria. But ask Maria if when I had my first IG, the one it took, talking about I was doing Bitcoin. Anyway, any text I sent to Maria wasn't no mess. Never. And when never. Happy birthday. It was her birthday. I saw a post they put up about happy birthday. Happy Mother's Day. When I was doing my IG saying good morning to anybody I talk to. Because when I'm on my right headspace and everything and not too busy, I try to every morning say a good morning to people I speak to on IG and on other social medias. I really try to do that. I try to post on Facebook and anything else, good morning to everybody on my community wall. I try. And sometimes I'm fighting myself to say good morning to myself. Such is life when we live in the head. But anyway, but yeah, I don't be on that bullshit with nobody. I'm not coming to tell you. I'm not coming in your chat whether I like you or not. Tell me whose chat I don't like they ever had me up in their chat saying anything. Never. It's never happened. It never will. I ain't got that kind of time. I'm bored. I'm booked. I want my minds, and people gonna say they gonna answer this. Not my minds, the minds. I want the minds, any of them. I ain't never asked them to go watch shit. Matter of fact, I've had one of my minds say to me like, "Oh, I'm tempted to go over there and see what such and such say." Not even one, more than one. Say to what they say. I said, "Don't. Who cares? Because I don't give a fuck." That's the truth. And I don't even want you to feel like you need to go over there. Because here's the thing. If I go over there and they talking about you, I'm going to say something. So I know you'll do the same because we grown. So I tell people that ain't who I am. I want to know something, I go find out. I want something done, I do it. So, baby, how I move will never be like these YouTube people. So if I call you a friend, take it as a fact. And take that the only thing I want out of that is a friendship. And when I said that sis stand for standing in solidarity with women, with the men, and on a better change to be a light, I meant that. But standing in sisterhood, if I'm making a bond with a woman right now in my life, in my 40s, I'm about to be 45 years old in a month. In my 40s, if I'm making a bond with you, I'm breaking all of the chains that were put in my head because society has women against each other. It has women competing with each other, downing each other, helping men to victimize each other. I don't want to be a part of that shit no more. I don't want to be sitting with men as they say things to women that I would never let any man say to me or any woman I love or respect. I don't care how much I love you. No man that I know or love in real life that I can hold in touch would dare ever be sitting with women like bitch, this and that. They wouldn't. They wouldn't. Now, does that mean they ain't never called somebody a bitch? To each their own. They ain't did it with me. They ain't calling me the bitch. I'm not sitting with dudes talking about they want to smack up chicks and knock them out and they love to hit her. I don't do that. Because one day I might be the chick he ready to hit and it'll be the last hit he take. But to each his own. To each his own. To each his own. If you're a woman that could dare to sit with men who have no respect for women and think they got respect for you, you a fool. I like men that will lay somebody out, and that's the respect. And what they do as men, they do it as men. But they there for the women. They're a protector for the woman. They're a provider for the woman. They aren't the danger to the women. Didn't I just say women are already in danger of if you dress too sexy, that means you could take it from me. If I don't give it, you could take. We already there. So I need the men that are around me to be protectors. I don't need to be around men who want to, no. And I cannot be a woman that's okay with that. So when y'all talk about it, tell me when I'm in any of these chats. Name me the chat where they dropping the N-bomb, all this, I'm there. But what I can tell you is I've been in chats where one day somebody cool with somebody, and the next day they want to tell you about all the things they doing wrong. They was doing it obviously then. But I don't have time for that. I came to support. And I got to support me first at all times and my mental stability. Because like I said, I don't go in anybody's chat in disrespect. So if I go in a chat with somebody I can't stand, I'm watching them bullshit the crowd, I'm going to say, get your fake ass out of here. Now I'm going against something I haven't done on this internet in years. I used to go in people's chat and talk shit. It wasn't like I said, I used to go in people's chat and talk shit because I was protecting a creator I really liked, Ty Couture. But these days, name me a chat of anybody who they could be in there calling Danny everything under the sun. Tell me when I came up in there. I can't get all that shit on my shoes. No, thank you. I ain't been in a nasty ass, trifling ass chat doing shit. They know how I feel. But also ask yourself when they could even come up in here as they self and dare to say anything before they got blocked. They didn't do that neither. So respect to they scary ass. Because I do it because I'm too big for that shit. I'm a real somebody. You trying to be somebody. We two different people. We two different people. That's why even when I did them 7 days to Dear Yvette, 7 whole days, when I did it, it was just a proof to her that in 7 days I could do the numbers both your channel done did the whole time you had them. You're a nobody. Sit down. So, duh. And then I realized then she was so far beneath me as far as she decided to compare it to. So now she beneath me. She beneath me. She's so far beneath me. She'll never catch up. I could die and they bury me and I'll still be on top of her while she living. Note that. Take that. Take that. Take that. Take that. You know what I'm saying? Take it. Take it and run with it. Uh-huh. I don't give no mucks. Like I said, I don't care what people think. I'm going to like who I want to like, support who I want to support, watch what I want to watch. And that's what we all should do. But I'm doing that. I'm living it. I ain't talking about it. I'm doing it. Tell me when I didn't. That's why you can come in my chat and you're going to see people you have no idea who I am, because I'm going to be who I am everywhere. That's it. That's it. Holy Spirit, activate. Sean Davy Wade's song start calling through my Holy Spirit, activate. Yeah, and people tell me I'm on some team. What team? Does the team pay? I still don't. I make teams. I don't join teams. That's why I don't belong to no sector. For what? You make a sector of anything. You make a place that wasn't. That's it. And I don't want to be stuck to something. I don't want to be forever. That's what you know me as. So that's all they're gonna say. Because I was the sector. I don't want none of that. I don't watch from the bushes. Even when it came to the people that I didn't like, when I watched it, I sat right on here and said I watched it. And said it. I watched the whole live. And I told people before, go back and watch it, y'all. I used to say I gave you a like too. Because you held my attention enough for me to watch this whole shit show. I ain't never denied nothing. I am or was. That's why people know when I've watched something, I could tell you what was going on because I watched it. I didn't hear about it. I saw it. And that's one thing. That's why I ain't had to play nothing, because people knew I was telling the truth because they watched it too. So and my word is my bond. So like, what am I lying for? I might have changed the words because, I love to go into character on these people. But other than that, no, that's what happened. That mofo said and did that on television. Like I said, most people don't even dislike me because of me. They dislike me because of who I like. And that's cool because that lets me know that they know they can't change it and they mad about it. And they mad about it. Don't you love being a shit? Don't you love being the it girl? I do. You know how I'm the it? Because people talking about me that I ain't even thinking about. That means, girl, they should make a magazine called Danny Sector because they all up on me. I ain't thinking about bitches. And they like, did you know Danny was over here? Did you know Danny shared this? Did you know Danny did this? Did you know Danny does Dallas? Danny does it. Danny did Houston. Danny does Texas. Yeah, everybody they want it. That's why I give y'all so much money. They want it. Like I'm somebody fan. You think I was the Princess Diana walked in the room? I don't know, the biggest star. Who came in the room? Somebody they wish they all were themselves. They wish they could be them. But they so scared nobody gonna like them because nobody ever did. Ooh, and I could just talk about them, laugh, and then go back to my life and be happy. And actually, they getting these views because they went live and had 200-300 people in the thing, but nobody really cares about them. And I can actually never go live and triple their views. With views is all you count. But they also came on the grift, and they came on the big, and they came on to give you a sob story and give you the pity potty of the world. You came to do it. And then I swear that's what you doing. You living on the land. Who living on this land? Imbeciles. I'm making sure when my channel blow up, every pocket and every way I can make money off this thing. Not off of my subscribers, off of YouTube, off of this multi-million-dollar corporation, billion-dollar corporation. I'm going to make sure that I make money off of it. the right way, where I can get the AdSense, I can do the things. You know what I mean? They don't have to reevaluate, because once you start making that money, they start going back to make sure they ain't got to. No, you ain't gonna have to clear nothing. I did it the right way the first time. Because when you blow, people go back and watch stuff. So then you making money. Like I said, I literally have videos that get hit every day for 120 days straight, 200 days straight. You could look in your analytics and see that. Some of y'all got videos that stop getting hit a week later. And some tragedy or somebody gossiping about it had to be talked about for them to bring it back. But they'll probably go to somebody else to watch it. Not you. And those will be the people who say, well, I didn't come on here to get nothing, but you want the most out of it. You want the most out of doing nothing. Boo. Boo. I ain't bragging about YouTube checks till I'm making 20 grand a month on this bitch. And I mean that. Because other than that, when it comes to the work, the stuff you're going to have to buy, the upgrading yourself, keep going and going and going and going. $2,000-$3,000 ain't doing shit. And if you got real bills, $2,000-$3,000 a month means I still work. Means I still have other money that helps me to. Didn't I say it's one? So I can live my life. I'm too old to be sitting on it if I'm sitting my time in it. So that's what I'm talking about. So if it ain't that, we ain't whoop-de-doo-dah. Whip zippity doo-dah. Come on. You can be broke. Just John. Hey, King, how you doing? Yep. If I watched it, I say I watched it. Not ashamed. And I ain't on no team. I ain't on no. I'm on team me. I'm on team the people who keep getting bullied just because they was fool enough to think these people were their friends. They was using you to do something. Nobody on here signed up to be fighting nobody else's battles. Stop fighting people's battles. I'm not fighting nobody's battle. Did you do it to me? Or is it just something wrong that I just think, I can't mess that. If you said, I hope your kid died, then to me, you would hope my kid died. And that I'm going to play with. If you said, so that don't mean I got to bring it up every time I see you. You know that you said, I hope your kid, we don't got to do that all the time. Just when you get nice to me, you know what I'm going to tell you? Baby, we ain't going to get too close now. Hello, you could get. Because hello don't hurt nobody. Here's the thing. Sometimes when you're greeting people when you're walking down the street, you saying hello to some crazy motherfuckers. Some people that done did some shit. Some people just got out of jail. You don't know because you don't know them. You just said hello. Hello don't hurt. Being kind could go a long way for your spirit. It could bring it back to you when you needed it. For just a friendly hello, how you doing? So I can say hello. That don't bother me. I don't need to know your resume to say hello. I don't need to know what you did good and bad on the internet to say hello. And I don't need permission to say hello. But now when it comes to me and you chatting, if you on some bullshit, I'm going to slow you down in the chat like, wait, are you talking directly to me? Because, baby, we ain't on all that. We good, but we ain't that good. When it comes to Brooklyn, when I found out who Brooklyn is, the first time I seen him, I was on a platform with him, didn't even know who he was. Didn't even know who he was. I was coming to hear what he was saying. I didn't even realize he was the one who had gotten to it with the B. None of that. I didn't know who he was. Who he was. Because once again, most of the places he be at, other than Maria's, and somewhere like that, Georgie's. And I didn't even realize that was him and Georgie's and Maria until after this. Because that's how much I was paying attention to who Brooklyn was. You know what I mean? Didn't know. But when I found out, when I found out he was an advocate, I made it very clear to him right in my chat. Hey, Mims don't need you to be an advocate, and you can never sit next to people who hated her and dogged her and all that and tell me you advocating for her, and we're going to leave that there. Because outside of that, a lot of mofos on here done said and done and been a part of some dumbass shit. But we grown-ups, if you want that on your name that people know it, that's a you thing. And just as long as I ain't sitting nowhere, like I said, and you doing none of that, I don't even see, I'm nowhere you at. But if you say hello, would I say hello if I was in the chat? I'd say, hey, everybody get a a crown in love from me because I got a crown. Because I got a crown. You dig what I'm saying? I got a crown. So it's always, I'm throwing crowns up like I'm a Latin. No, I'm not going to say gang wise, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, I'm throwing crowns up. I am. Are we friends? Have we ever talked? Mm-mm. Did he say anything in that chat but my bad and okay? That was it. That was it. I knew we weren't going to be nowhere where we had to have this. Do we have to have a part two of this conversation? See, I don't have part two. If I tell you something ain't something and you do it again, we're going to have a problem. I don't give a fuck who you are. We could have been cool. If I stated calmly, because I'm grown, hey, you know how I am with this, and you do it, then you think I'm playing. We got a problem now. We got a problem, Houston. And I didn't come here for problems. I didn't. I try to have problem solvers. I try. I try to be a bigger, better person every day. But I am not above the bullshit in no type of way. And I tell you one thing about me, don't you start that, is you going too far. It was too far when I warned you and you kept going. That's too far. But over here in the kingdom, we didn't come here for that. And it shows. And it shows. And it's a place that people can come in and know. You don't got to, I don't need to know your damn background on who you done got into it with. If you've been busting down on everybody chat, I don't need to know. 9 times out of 10, I probably already seen it. And I'm going to be thinking about some of the stuff nobody ever even talking about. But to know the devil, you got to know its sides. Like, I don't keep enemies close because I don't sit with my enemies. So trust me, if Danny being nice, being cool, coming in your chat and speaking, it's because I fucks with you. No matter what's going on, I fucks with you. That's it. That's it. It ain't no simpler. Anybody else making it something else, they just making up some stuff. That's my earphone. But they just making up some stuff. You know, I'm not that. Not that. Ain't nobody got me in no messenger groups, none of that. I don't know none of that. I'm too grown for that. It's nothing I've never said that I never said on here. That's it. That's it. And the only reason I haven't said who I've lost and whose funeral I'm going to, because it's too hard to say it. And I honestly just don't even want it on my channel because it's that hard to say. Because it hurt hearing it. Living it is hard enough. So trust that. But like I said, so at the end of the night, like I tell y'all, I'm going to be me. You could like it, love it, or leave it alone. And I'm okay with either way. I am. And I will give you and meet you with the same crown you're wearing. Because one of the jewels on my crown is that I can respect people truly for the content of their character. And that's what I'm judging. Truly. That's it. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. Nothing more. I didn't come to use nobody in here. I don't need nobody in here. A need is a necessity. But what I need to do when it comes in here is make sure I keep my crown on. Because I'm never going to get a second chance to take it back. So trust, even when I'm acting a fool, the crown's still on. It is on. Black sis, how you doing? How's my nephew? How you doing? I love you, sis. Thank you. Yes, love you so much. And like I said, I'm grateful for all the crowns. I'm grateful for all the relationships that I have made on here. I'm grateful. I am grateful. I would have never 10 years ago trusted women enough to ever go on trips with them, to get close to people I don't know. I would have never done that because I would have thought she gonna stab me in my back. This something for something. This is that. I would have never. And I did, and I'm grateful because I am a woman. Hear me roar. Women, we have been divided in so many ways, from our looks, our weight, our marital status, our everything, our race, our hair, our structures, our boobs, no boobs. We've been separated. We've been separated so much. And we are the key to the world. That is the truth. And I've always said this because I realized it. How could I ever want something for the women when I don't believe all deserve it? And as long as we do that, we will never get it. We will all always be second class citizens in our own country that we build, nurture, and support. So, yeah. So, people, she don't stand for what I'm doing. Y'all on here dogging each other out for no reason. Because you like somebody I don't like. Cause you in a chat with your friends talking about me because y'all don't like me. What you think we supposed to be in there doing? And we supposed to be in a chat like, girl, hey, look, I don't like JJ. Don't talk about her. Don't talk about her in the chat. What y'all got this chat for? Hmm? What y'all should be worried about, not what you say, who you trust in it. Stop trusting everybody. Trust is a big thing. It's earned. Trust is earned. If you barely know nothing about somebody, you telling them everything about you, then don't be afraid for them to tell it. Because usually that's what those type of people want to do with it. Many people have told me many things on here, and I ain't said shit. And I won't. I won't. You know why? Because that ain't even who I am. And to those who do it, that's what you wanted to do when you got the information. You were waiting for a moment to out it. I ain't come to be. One thing I know about women? They can be jealous. Not because you're doing them wrong, because they want to be who you are, what you have, whatever. They can be catty. They can be vicious and do things that I used to tell people, men do stuff like lie and cheat on you. They can even put their hands on you. But I used to think, but women could do something like lie about who that baby belongs to. Lie about being violated when they gave it up openly. Now I'm talking about the ones who would do it. And I used to think these are some vicious things. Women are sitting here taking their children's lives. They can do some very vicious things. So I didn't trust many of them. That dog baby back. And sometimes I just didn't trust them because what I watched them do. I watched how they fall out. I watched. And so because I knew I'm just waiting for them to do it to me. But when I open myself up, I understand people are people. Because let me tell you something. Some of my fellows was messy. And they definitely, men gossip. So am I surprised all these men gossiping with these women? No, because men gossip. With each other, with the women, they gossip. And they messy. And they messy. Like I said, behind every great man is a great woman. Behind every king is a queen, or beside every king is a queen. Beside every great man is a great woman. Beside every piece of shit is a piece of shit woman. I guarantee. I guarantee. Beside a messy man is a messy woman. Because see, we come from the rib of a man. So I guarantee if he puts up with that, he's just like she just like it. Yeah, they one and the same. They two peas in a pot. You better know it. You better know it. You better know it. Mm-hmm. Tried to catfish male, catfish you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like I said, people be on this internet bringing danger to their family. I'm a boss. I protect what's mine. So yeah, you could try whatever you want. That's human nature. But I promise you, the story of the conclusion is gonna be like totally different. It's gonna. That's not even tough. Tell you that could be you gonna learn how this really work. Like, because some people ain't even smart enough to really make no real moves. They could talk moves, it sound good. It sound good. It tastes disgusting, like Teresa's cooking on that episode of damn House of Villains, honey. The whole house was like, honey, a little too much salt here. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I heard about that, Heidi. Yeah, you gonna have to rest, cause yeah. Didn't you have that, Tina? Yeah, Tina had that. She had to have a surgery a couple of years back. Yeah, she couldn't even lay down. Yeah, Heidi, prayers to you for that's why I said that's got to be very painful. And I know Heidi ain't sat still, probably, y'all. I bet you Heidi running around right now. She ain't even sitting still. Heidi, let me find out. Like I said, and I've met great people. I met Heidi. I mean, like I said, I already watched Heidi. She already had, I liked Heidi, but like I said, I wasn't a fan of hers. Like, oh my, because some of these people want to be fans. Like, they just met Michael Jackson and they walking around hanging out with Michael Jackson. That's how Puffy and all these people attack people, because it's that willingness to chase someone, not idols. I don't want nobody to think I'm Nick. I don't want you to worship me. I don't want you to pray. I don't want that. I want you to send love and your good energy and be truly who you are. That's what I want. I don't need none of that other stuff. None of that. But like I said, I met Heidi. I met TL. I got great minds I've talked to. You know what I'm saying? I have met some great people on here. I've met some subscribers that y'all don't even know, and I might have a conversation with. You know what I'm saying? And it's just I've met great people, and they have encouraged, and we have encouraged each other. And so it showed me a part of the world I didn't think exists. I didn't think it was a such thing as good strangers. Don't y'all know every time somebody on the internet get into it, or they betray each other, or they showing each other's calls and they stabbing each other in the back and they dog, I'm not surprised. That's what I expect people to do on here. But when I see people fall out and say, hey, you know what? I'm glad for what it was, then I'm surprised because most people fall to what the other side's gonna do. I'm not that person. I ain't coming with that. I can tell y'all more about what was been good on here for me. How when I came on here and I was just mentally drained, the energy of the kingdom and the crowns lifted me up. The support and the love that women showed together and men coming up in here and just being kings, it lifted me up. It took me to a new place in life, a new place in my head and what I knew. You couldn't tell me it didn't happen because I seen it. When do we come up in here? We get some trolls here and there. Somebody come in here and say something goofy. Somebody come in here and say about my boobies, like I was out here Larissa and them. But we have that kind of stuff. It's the internet. I've had some people come in comments and say some things. It's the internet. But I put so many block words on here. People get mad about how they can't come in here and say everything they want. Because what I will do is protect this kingdom. I want you to have a safe place. And what did I tell y'all in the beginning? If you've been here, you know at the beginning what I tell you is they could put cannons on the outside of this kingdom and they can't get in. They could infiltrate and they will die when they get in. Y'all know what I mean? They get blocked, all that shit. But you know what I'm saying? But they will never win. This is a building of kingdoms. This is a kingdom of kingdoms. So no, I don't worry about what's going on the outside. As long as this is protected. And like I said, we have literally made November 1st to be 2 years of content creator. We just made 3 years on October 7th. The reason I didn't do a celebration on here for our 3-year anniversary, because the next day, life got really real. It got really real. And the fact that I was able to, even that week from the ICU, do a review, that was a lot. It was a lot. But I know I just keep hearing my loved one telling me don't stop. Keep going. And I will. I will. My ancestor, I will keep going. But yeah. So like I said, no, this is it. So I am not mad at anything. Thank you, sis. Thank you so much. I thank every subscriber, sis. I mean that. I mean that. Cause then nobody say I never bought a view. I don't even think about no dumbass shit like that. Don't y'all know I would still look at me? Go look at me in the back. I could have 100 subscribers, 2 people in a chat, and still be me. Never changed who I was once. None of that is. Oh my God. This platform has hundreds of millions of subscribers. So there's a lot of fish in the pond. What you gonna do to make people even want to come watch you? Am I tap dancing? Am I a clown? Or am I just me? Whatever you get out there, it's on you. That's what I've done. And like I said, right now, let's get a number. In this period we are in YouTube, I am at 500,000. Wait, let me see this. I want to say it the right way. 503,368 views. for this month. For the last 28 days. That's where we at. In the last 7 days in views. In the last 7 days, I've only done 70, which I'm proud of that because I've been fighting to post. 73,838 views in the last 7 days. My channel never sleeps. It's always getting views, whether it's 100, 200, 2,000. Sometimes I'm blessed. Like that Puffy video I did, it did 140,000 views. And I mean, it keeps getting views to this day. And like I said, some videos I have, the video I did on Puffy and his little daughter he got during the pandemic, when I did the video about, when he put out that Instagram with her, calling her his white daughter. When I did that little short, that short gets viewed. It's been getting views every day for the last 130 days. Every day. Every day. Like I said, but that's what I've done in views. In subscribers in this last 28 days, I've done 1,492 subscribers. That video by Diddy that did 139,000 views. That video got me 724 subscribers. Yeah, so like I said, this month I am killing the game. I'm really trying to do 1 million. I'm trying to do 1 million views in this period. But I know my views are so high that I'll be able to, because some gonna carry over into next, I'm going to the next period because they happening now. But when we do, I'm trying. But yeah, that's it. Thank you. And that don't come from being in bullshit. Check my resume. To anybody saying it, I don't care. I done came on Christoph, how you doing? I done came on here and checked people. I done dropped the F-bomb so much that I paid a subscriber $1 per F words I said in the whole month of October one year. So I have come on here and done things, but my channel isn't drama. My channel isn't based on hate. My channel wasn't built on no one's back but my own. My channel is organic. My channel is true, and the crowns is for real. So like I said, people wear their crowns around here. It's crowns around here. It's royal behavior around here. And one thing I tell you, if you know anything about royalty, you know some of them gets into the shits. They declare wars. They cut off heads. It gets about it with being a royal person, being royalty. But we came in here to shed light, to do something. So, and that's what we're gonna do. And the bigger we get, I'll be able to do more, like the give backs and the donating to charity as we grow. And that's what I want to continue to do, is evolve. And so that's it. That's what I can give you. And I'm really gonna push and say that on Sunday I'm gonna do a pajama jammy jam, even though it's about to be one of the hardest funerals I've been to in years. Yeah. I will give a pajama jammy jam, and who knows, I might come live again during the week. I might not, but I can guarantee you I will be dropping Danny Does Texas videos. Like I said, at Huntsville right now, they pulled somebody who was supposed to be executed on the 17th of October. They pulled it right now, and I was actually at Huntsville on the 19th. You know what I'm saying? What's funny? So I was right outside the buildings. So I definitely want to drop videos on that. I definitely want to drop videos, like I said, on my trip. I have some more videos that I want to drop on Mike Jeffries and his crew of Abercrombie and Boots. I want to definitely drop some more on them. I got some Diddy bops to do, some Diddy tossing. And when y'all see that Diddy toss, I started that hashtag, Diddy toss. That's why I hashtag Diddy toss. I started that when I really started doing my videos. Because when I first put the Diddy toss in as a hashtag, like anybody else, when nobody has used it, it has not. And I think it only has like 1,000 using shit. Probably a good 100 or something to me. But yeah, so the Diddy toss, that's me. That's my hashtag started. See, that's what I'm telling you, as a creator, it's so much we can do. And things don't blow up overnight. And sometimes they do, and they fall even faster because their foundation is shit. Don't be afraid of who you are as a creator. Don't ever think that you aren't doing, if you're giving it your all, don't worry. Sometimes it hits, sometimes it don't. Sometimes you put out something and you think this one gonna blow and it does nothing. And you put out something and think, I just put this out because I want to and it blow. So just keep going. Don't stop. I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet. And I'm just humble enough to appreciate everything. Go check it out. Every 100 subscribers I was doing till I got to 1,000 a video. I'm grateful. I'm thankful. Every time I hit a new number, when I wake up and it's like, man, you did 100,000 views in 48 hours. I am blessed. I am blessed. I am truly blessed. When I see the shares, anything, I am blessed. I check all through my algorithm. So I am blessed. That's where you'll see the growth. Don't worry about seeing the numbers of people that came in your chat. That's superficial fame. That won't get you a check from YouTube. Unless you was getting super chat and stuff to add it to the money. That didn't guarantee a check. Go in your thing and look at videos and see if they getting hit. Even if it's one hit a day, that means it's people still watching. That means it continues to grow. It never stops. It's a continuance. That's what you look for. You look at your number and your demographics and see if they stay the same or did they even out. And one of the things I've managed to keep in 3 years is even numbers. It's always either going to be like 57% women. You get what I'm saying? 43 men, or it's going to be vice versa, but it stays where they're damn near here. And I've had moments where I've been at like 49%, 49.2% men, and then the rest women. So that's very close. That's very close. And that means it's a safe place for everybody. No matter what your race is, no matter what your background and education is, all of that is not what we're fighting for. So even if I speak about it, it's not you. No matter what your sexual preference is, no matter what you want to be called. So sometimes people might think, Danny, don't say thanks, sis, to me. I might not know that you're a woman or that you know what I'm saying, that that's what you so I don't want to step on toes. So I'm going to call you by your name that you got, that you wrote down. And then you might be a man, but if you want me to, let me know, because I love to acknowledge the crowns. I love to tell the queens to tell them how, thank you, queen. And I love to tell the kings the same. So that's it. I want this to be a place for everybody. I don't want the guys to be coming in here looking for weak women to take advantage of. I don't want the guys to be coming in here to think that they just came to fight, with the women, fighting women. And I want the women to know that you safe from all the things that happen when the women get together. Like, we didn't come in here to snake each other. Matter of fact, I asked you to put your gun on safety. You can take your bulletproof vest off. I'm not trying to Suge Knight you like T did Tupac. You don't have to fight in here. You can take your boxing gloves off. Because trust me, I'm a fight, but I know we soldiers. So if you suit up, then I know we in a war with somebody. And I'm not afraid, because I'll go down with the ship. I'll go down. I promise you that. I'm a soldier. I'm a revolutionist. I would definitely go down. So, but yeah, no, so I'm grateful. I am so grateful. I am so grateful for everyone. I really am. So I had to come on here and get the strength, and I'm glad that I sat still. Unlike some of these people, they don't want to sit still or know how to sit still and listen. And I sat still, and I'm glad I did, because great things have happened in that time, and it rejuvenated me, and it let me see the big picture. And the big picture is that we started this channel, and I started, we're going to say this from the bottom for real. I started with a phone first, then a laptop. And like anybody who knows me know, I got 2 laptops. I got drones because I don't use it all. I got microphones, an expensive one. I got microphones. I got computers. I got, you know what I'm saying? I'm building a studio. I'm not in here. I got lights. I'm not in here saying I'm in my studio playing with you. I am literally in my studio. I got green screens. And I started, and I came in here as me. And I told you who I am. Told you what I want to do. I told you who I'm going to be. And I've stuck to that. And I've just asked that everybody wore their own crown and was them. And they've done that. And thank you for that. I'm grateful for that. Like I said. And I've met people who people can't stand. You know they hate Maria. I ain't meet when I said madam. Y'all think meet is meet in person. I mean madam on here. The internet, YouTube was the vessel that all of us came to a lane to know each other. And I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for Black. I'll never forget when Black Son came in the chat and showed me love and showed me his crown. And I was grateful for that. And I'll never forget it. And I'm glad our roads met each other. And I am. And then Black be dropping them recipes good. That I want to eat every recipe. I'm trying. 2025. Okay, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. But yes, I have met great people in here. Just Beetle. Shoot, you have been nothing but respect. And not only that, shit, they were saying I was Just Beetle. I was one of the Just Beatles. And I'm not even Just Beetle, and I was one of them. Danny don't have no other account. Christoph. Even when me and Rio fell out, me and Christoph didn't. Because what people respect is I can respect you. Like I said, even with the Funky B, everybody couldn't stand her. I was going over there enjoying her, going in the chat so much that she went live one day and saw I was less than 100 people short. And she said she was promoting from her heart. But once she realized she hated Terry and them so much, I became a part of it. Because I ain't never did nothing to disrespect her. At all. Well, then. But like I said, that's the difference between me and most. Me and Mo. Most of them just clicking up to make somebody else mad. I'm not clicking up with shit. To get next to me is real hard to do because I'm growing in it, but I don't trust most people. So if I give you that, that's very important. Even if I tell you I do it, that's important because I mean it. I'm not bullshitting you. Mama Ann. I got my Mama Ann off of here. Mama Ann from the time I met Mama Ann. And I used to see Mama Ann at Bobbles and Heidi's. I see Mama Ann. And when Mama Ann came into my chat, no matter when she commented, she always said, hey to me and hey to Nina. And during that time, Nina was my rock, my best friend. You know what I'm saying? He was everything. And so I respected that. That caught my attention. You know what I mean? And she has been a beautiful soul and a beautiful spirit to me. I am grateful. I am grateful to have her in my life. I'm grateful to have her on my team. I am grateful. I'm grateful for that. I got Emmy Lou. Like I said, these great energies in my life. My Tina baby. Great energy in my life. She right down the street. That is my sister. Can't nobody tell me no difference on all of them. Well, Mama Ann is my Mama Ann. Mama Ann is my Mama Ann. My Susan, that's my sister. One of the sweetest spirits ever. My Dana. Dana is my Ohio connection. That's my sister. That is my sister. These are my sisters. I've been blessed. I've been blessed with people who will just out the blue. I'm telling y'all, I'll be going through this. Like, I kid you not. I was just texting you to say hello. You're on my heart. And I know those are connections with the spirit. I am blessed. So when I say, and I have 30-year partners. These are the women I trust because they've been my friends 30 years. And I couldn't have told you that I would ever meet a bunch of women that I could love and trust. For real. Like I love and trust them because love is love. It don't have a time clock on it. Like I said, I done laid and kicked it with Crazy Cat Mama Tearland, trusting them to close my eyes and go to sleep and not worry about it. You know how when you somewhere, no matter who you with, if you don't feel safe, you can't really sleep. So if somebody make a noise, you jumping up and waking up. No, I ain't do that. Hello? Hello? I'm great. Anyway, it's one of them healthcare. But I'm like, why is the pause? I should have known when I got that pause. Anyway, but yeah, no, it's a blessing. Kat sends me funny things all the time. She always gonna send me something funny. I mean, a lot of people in here do it. Claudia send me something funny or inspirational. These are the relationships that we build. They showing me they crown, the things when we get away from the bullshit. We all can do that. We can all get about it. But what else we got going on? People have emailed me and said, hey, would you just pray for me? Not that we went off into prayers. They were just letting me know they was going through and they trusted me enough to say, would you pray for me? Would you send some good energy my way? And I will. So I'm blessed. I can't knock this whole thing. I met Mims. And I didn't meet her physically where our energies up like that, but our energies got to meet each other. And I got to know her real crown. So that can't be taken from me. And that's a privilege and a blessing. I've met great people on here. I really have. And I've gotten a lot of respect too. Y'all want to talk about, people always want to talk about the disrespect somebody gave me. I get a lot of respect. And it's because I give it. I'm not out here just asking people to kiss my ass and they all running around scared of me. I hope nobody's scared of me because I ain't doing nothing on here for you to be scared about. I didn't come on here to fight nobody. But I'll fight with everybody if I want to, meaning I'll fight for a stand, fight for what's right. No justice, no peace. I really mean that shit. So if it's something I believe in, I want to fight for or stand about, I'm definitely going to say something. I really am. Cree is always sweet. Always. Never had a problem with Cree. Not one. And we could name a lot of y'all. I've never had a problem with nobody. Where was our problem? We're in chats together. What I've got with everybody is, listen, y'all remember when I used to say I'm making a list of all the food everybody say? Because, I mean, we used to go in chat sometimes, and people would honestly be in the chat like, oh, today I made meatloaf. Oh, I just got a pressure cooker. I'm making a and we talking about food, not talking about each other. Not talking about how they couldn't sleep last night because there's so much drama going on. And it just got dark. And them same dark people won't stop fighting. Because they made a sector. It's called the dark sector, the hate sector, the don't you want to die unhappy sector. Like I said, now JJ and them the biggest supporter of Real. I wonder if Danielle Speaks would come into their chat and just be like, I disagree with all y'all saying, because she done cussed them out about them talking about Real. That's what I'm saying. Some people ain't gonna let go of what you said. Just like you talking about you can't let go of what Coochie, it's people ain't gonna let go of what you when y'all was going through with Real. Because y'all were doing stuff too, like ass kissing Roadhog. We can't forget that. I mean, y'all was all up Roadhog's ass because y'all knew he hated Real. So when Roadhog was doxing Real, when Real got put out that place that led him to being in the place that, matter of fact, y'all should be sad that the fact that Real, by the time Real left right now, by the time he passed, he was living in Airbnbs. He was staying, unless he had got a place, he was living in Airbnbs. And because he said it on his channel. They weren't there watching and supporting him. I was still watching Real until he told me I was a sellout for the second time. But like I said, when he was doing all of that, where were y'all? And Christoph and all them was helping and everybody was helping to still be in there. Where was y'all at? And then the other thing is, when Real got outed about where he lived, Roadhog did it, and all y'all sat there and laughed. So please stop. Please stop. Y'all not the saviors of Real. Y'all not the spokespeople for Real. Your friend. You're a friend. Some of y'all were no friends to him. Even when he was there, stop. It's just something. Then they say respect him because he gone. Y'all sat in chats with Jules for months while she disrespected Mims and she was gone. Selfie sat there and let Jules lie on Mims because Mims was gone. And not once were y'all yelling, stop, she's gone. Let it go. We respect the dead girlfriend. Y'all weren't. But now y'all Rio's biggest cheerleaders. Okay. That's one thing about the internet. It's like a green screen. You can make anything you want behind it. You know what I'm saying? You can make up any story you want, and we're supposed to forget all this other stuff. Mm-hmm. 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 When y'all was crying, the real need to leave me alone. And like I said, tag teaming with anybody who hated them. Mm-hmm. Oh, I hope to get to meet you in person. I'm telling y'all, I'm doing pull up. I told y'all that 2 years ago, and then I feel like people were so nosy. Fuck people. I'm pulling up. I'm pulling up. I want them crowns to know that I love them so. I'm pulling up. I'm pulling up. And I can guarantee you this, it won't be a fan pull up. Oh, hey, my fans, y'all need my autograph. It'll be a love pull up. It's a crown pull up. Shit, crowns break bread together. Crowns have a drink together, take a toast together, take a toke together. I ain't doing nothing else. We chill together. We can laugh together. I didn't come to fight together. I didn't come to go live and cuss some motherfuckers out together. I didn't come to that. You want to do that? Go find the goofies that do that. Who got time for that? I don't. My presence is important. So to be in it, and I got to take yours is important to want to be around this. Sorry, they can call it what they want. They said, "Danny, think she all that I do." I told you I never needed validation. I had it. I just had to recognize it. Hmm. I told you I wanted to do that. Like have a place that I rent out where people we can meet, where we have fun. So like, say it's a Dave and Buster's, rent it for like 3 hours, be in the middle of a state. So that's how you can meet me. So if I'm in your state, I'll be in the center of the state. So because everybody don't live in the same town. Yeah, but if I do a one-on-one, that means I'm in your town. I get up with you because I'm in your town. I will do that. You can have lunch. You can get up, pull up. I do. You know I love to eat. Well, see, now, Tina, you already know when I pull up, I plan to stay to spend the night because I need to. I got a menu for you, and you know this. I have a menu of things that I put on the Tina keep talking about them list, and she used to send me the pictures. See, she used to show off and send me pictures all the time. You know what I'm saying? And she won my heart over. I got a menu for you, girl. Just like Heidi. Let me be in her house. I got a menu. Uh-huh. Think I forgot. Now, Maria, we going out to eat. Or I'm cooking. I rent a chef kitchen, I'll cook. No, I don't want when I'm not having fun, I don't want to cook. I want to have fun and you cook. But Maria, we ever meet up, we going out for drinks. And to eat. Okay? Tell Carlos we gonna have dinner. And if he ain't cooking, then I ain't having nothing to do with it. Don't even invite me. If Maria cooking, it better be in the air fryer. Oh, I will. Don't worry, I'm gonna hit Florida because y'all know I'm always in Georgia. Everything slowed down a little bit, but I'm back and I'm here, so I'm gonna keep moving. But yeah, definitely. So like I said, Danny is gonna do that. Pick me. How you doing? I don't see you in there. Y'all don't know. I watched the replay. Like I missed that. I didn't see when they said that. I didn't say hello. Thank you, Kat. I tend to think I am, and I tend to think I'm a wise. I'm wise enough to pick out people's good character and be able to see past the wrong and know how to stay away. Where if this is something that I don't do, I just don't put myself there. You know, I'm wise enough to do that. So I'm a good judgment of character. I love energy. Hmm. Oh, I do too. I do love Greek food. Oh, I haven't had no good hummus in a while. I love hummus. I love hummus. But I got some ghost pepper beef jerky. And today, while I'm doing editing, I plan on doing editing. I see the new Bad Boy, which I saw that in the theater. But for all those who have Netflix, the latest Bad Boy movie that came out this year is on Netflix. So I plan on watching that. I want to watch some movies and do some editing, drop some videos, and then have my videos lined up for tomorrow. I plan to do that. Like I said, I definitely want to do. I'm supposed to get my granddaughter today, but I'm really thinking about taking her tomorrow, keeping her overnight, like getting her tomorrow after school, keeping her overnight, and then taking her to school on Friday. That's what I'm really thinking about doing, because Friday night I had told Tennessee when I did the battle with her that I would host the next one she was doing. So that's Friday night. So I'm going to host that over on Station here, and I'm a woman of my word. That's the truth. That's what people got to remember. Don't worry about what somebody's saying about you. What are you? If you know who you are and you're okay with what you do, don't explain it but once. And you really don't have to do that. Like Maria at the end of the night with Muds. If you stand by her, that's what you do. You dig? And that's just the end. You don't even have to keep explaining it. Like you don't. You don't. That you don't. Mm-hmm. Yes. Oh yeah. I'm telling you, but I'm moving around. I gotta get to Cali. You know that's my state. I was born there. That's my state. White Castle. Christoph, I want to meet with you one day when you come out to one of these museums. Meet you at the museum. Explore history or art or whatever together. But I really want to go to the what you call it museum downtown. I'm at the Illusion Museum. Like after this funeral this week, I really wanted the next week really start living because I'm always talking about it, and I do it a lot more than most of these people that sit around miserable on here. They're not living life. They're consumed in all of this, and so I'm not. And there's a lot of things on the list that I was like, oh, I was going to do this summer. I'm going to still get some of these done before it get cold. And traveling is back in effect, so. I'm so alive right now. I'm just so alive. Yes, Kat, I'm telling you, I'm coming. I'm going to move around. I've been saying that for 2 years. And then I'm telling you, sometimes you go on these trips with people and it's people trying to figure this out and worried about this that you don't even want to have fun. I'm over that shit. You know what makes it terrorism? When it gives you the fear that makes you want to stay in the house, not do anything, not go. We on this internet scared to speak in the chat because somebody might get mad you was in there. You know what? You should get mad that somebody controls you like that. If you want to speak in the chat, say hello. Say how y'all doing. Now, if nobody speak back, get on out and say, "Oh, I guess I shouldn't have went in there." Oh, Black RV road trip. I was just talking about how they got all these RV parks that you could go and park when you come into town. You could just park, and then they like campsites. I mean, they got everything going. I said, "Is that a drive-in theater in there?" Like they got all this going. I said, "Danny need an RV." Even when I was in Tennessee, we went to Dolly World. They had this nice ass RV park. I said, "Man, they make me want to get a camper." Y'all wouldn't know what to do. I'm telling y'all don't know. Danny flies state to state. So I come to your state, we could drive all through your state once I get there. But I like to get to my point quick. You know what I'm saying? 5 hours tops. Because if I fly to LA, it's 5 hours. If I fly to Vegas, it's like 4.5. So those are like the top, like longest flights I do. But these other ones, that's two, please. I could be in your city today and leave tomorrow. But because I'll pop in. I'll pop in. But yeah, when I get in your state, we can go all through it. But like me driving from Chicago to California, then driving through California, hell no. I'll fly to California. We go all through it. We can go all through it. But yeah, so I'm gonna move around. Cause part of me is a hippie. I'm a free spirit. I'm about love. And you know how you know love? You feel it. You surround yourself with it. You make your village made of what you want it to be, and it's strength and it's light and it's love. So I'm with it. I'm with it. And Black, I got a menu for you too, sis. So you better be able to make all this on that RV. Uh-huh. Oh, you want me to do a video from the top of the Ferris wheel? I sure will. I'll give that to you before the 15th of November because it's about to get cold. And trust me, sitting off that lake, We might have to do that next week. Because you'll be at the top of that month lighting a bonfire inside of there. Full coat on. I'll be like an Eskimo. They'll be like, where's Danny? I'll be like, man, you see it? Look how beautiful the lake frozen. And it's gonna be somebody like, Danny, you could ice skate. I wouldn't go out on Lake Michigan and ice skate. You baby. But I sure will. I need to get I need to get high up. I need to. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll definitely give you a video of that. I got to get back to putting up more of my foodie videos like I used to. Because like I said, that's the thing about me. It's a lot of different reasons people watch me. You know what I mean? But I can guarantee none of them are watching me because they looking for the bullshit. Nobody is subscribed to me because they know I'm messy. None of them. Now, some people subscribe to me because they know I'm not scared of they messiest content creator. They know I'm not just picking on them because I think they weak. I know they weak. We all know that. I'm trying to figure out why so many people scared of them. These are some frugaces. These are some goofies. These are some losers. These are some lames. You know what I mean? For real. Like these are fakes. These are fakes. I mean, these are cubic zirconia fakes. Like they fakes. Oh yeah, man, everything's freezing. Everything. That's when you learn Chicago gets so cold. That's when you learn you got nose hairs if you didn't. You say, oh my God. Oh my, your eyelash is freezing. And especially off that lake. It's a whole new cold. But y'all know I know how to be outside dressed for this weather, baby. I know how to cover up for it, but yeah. To enjoy it, yeah. I would like to do it when you can also see that skyline and lake. Ooh, and you know what we can do? We can do a Ferris wheel ride at a sunset. That'd be beautiful, and I get great footage. Great footage in my city. Oh yeah, we're gonna do that. Matter of fact, we're gonna do that next week. One day next week, I'm gonna go down to Navy Pier. I'm gonna see what day is the best weather. Cause I'm gonna make a whole video of it. I think I'm gonna rent a little bike, one of the Chicago bikes, and ride, or a scooter. No, not the scooter, because y'all know what happened when I got that scooter. It took off a little too fast. I'm like, and I'm too old to flip off. Matter of fact, we're gonna back that up. I'm gonna get a bike and I'm just ride it around the whole pier. I usually walk around the whole pier. I'm gonna ride the bike around the pier. But I'm gonna do that. Yeah. That sounds like a good day. Y'all know I love to be next to the water. So even though I wouldn't dare swim or put my toe in Lake Michigan, I love Lake Michigan because it's my lake. Okay. And I love the view of Lake Michigan from Navy Pier. So definitely I'll do that. That'll give me some peace. And I'm going to need it. I'm going to need it. I'm going to need the strength of the water, the air. I'm going to need the strength of the people and their energy. Because that's what's holding me. So that's what's got me feeling so strong right now, y'all. It sounds crazy, but I'm telling you the truth. I got me some rocks and some seashells off the ocean, and this one rock I got is so felt. It's the energy I got from it. So I brought those back. You know, I get a rock from every state I'm in. I always pick up some of the land and take a piece of it. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, so I'm big with that. But yeah. I know that's right. I know that's right. I'm grateful for being raised here. It's not that terrible of a place. It couldn't be because I'm from here. I'm not a terrible person. I'm not the only one that's good. Just a little tougher. Just Peter. YouTube says, thanks for stopping in and showing love and giving love. Thank you. You know the great thing about the scooters, Kat, is that people think somebody on a scooter they can't walk. They can, but so they don't wear out as easy and they can do more movement. It's a beautiful thing. I think those scooters are a great thing. I think they are. I'm really trying to tell my mama to get one because she can still move around, but you won't wear yourself as much or your heart or whatever it might be. You might have problems with your leg or your foot, your circulation. Anybody, I just think those are great things. I really do. Hmm. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. Like I said, I had to come in, show some love. I haven't been live. I haven't done a pajama jammy jam in 2 weeks. I haven't actually been live to come and kick it and laugh and joke or talk, live, love. You know what I'm saying? None of that. Laugh. I haven't been here, so I wanted to come and hang out with you guys. I wanted to get that episode 2 out of House of Villains. So tomorrow we can be all caught up by doing the episode that comes on tonight. But I have so many videos and shorts that I want to drop. And I try my best not to drop more than 5 videos a day because sometimes people don't even realize you had a video to the next day. Because they've seen this and they probably like, oh, wait, she did that a day ago. So I try not to do more than 5 videos a day. And so I would like to, when I finish, I have 3 more videos I want to drop today. And 3 more shorts I want to drop today. Then I want to make my videos for tomorrow. So I might drop 1 more. Whatever I'm doing, I'm dropping 3 more videos. So I've dropped 2 already. And don't drop them all at the same time. I like to drop a video and give it like an hour or 2 so it'll pop up like new. Because if I drop it, you might see the last 2. Then hours later or the next day, because I've had videos that they're at 47 views today. And then 4 days later, you look up, it done got to 3,000 because people started seeing it and it started going. So you never know. So it's just something I've seen. I'm learning this as we go. This has all been from scratch for me. Like I still don't understand the full capacity of my studio here, but I'm learning it piece by piece. I don't do StreamYard at all because one, I don't need to have my face. YouTube's not going to allow you to take your face off of here. You can put up little screens and stuff, but you definitely have to be on here. What else? Yeah, so I just use this, but I love these moments when we can sit and chill with each other and talk. I'm never going to monetize these conversations. I'm always going to do this just so we can have this. And so, once again, y'all, everybody have a great day. Eat something good, watch something good, watch something that makes you laugh, call somebody you love, tell somebody you love them even more because they're here. So, do it while you can. Hug them a little more while they're here. Love on them, eat with them, break bread with them, see how they're doing, laugh with them, do something with them. Enjoy yourself, love you. Look in the mirror and know you are enough. You know you are enough. Y'all know when I started, I came on here and I told y'all one of the biggest things I fought with myself before was thinking I wasn't enough. Thinking maybe if I was this or I was that, I'd be better. Corn's mom, how you doing, sis? I see you, sis. But I thought that. But I realized I am enough and we are all tailor-made. In our life, if we made it through it, the illnesses, the fights, the losses, whatever it may be, and we still standing, we have another day, another victory, another chance, and take advantage of that. And forget those who say how bad you were. Notice they saying how bad you were because you're better now, better than you were. And maybe you needed to go there to get here. So everybody have a great one. Once again, thank you for the love. Thank you for the 5,000 and counting. We're at 5,100. Thank you for the 5,000 and counting subscribers. Thank you for every crown in the building. Thank you for every compliment. Thank you for every comment. Thank you for all your love and your respect that you give each other and that you give me. And I will see you guys later. Thank you to my mods. Thank you for being my mods, supporting me, being here, and not having to be babysitters, but be in the chat, giving out love and acknowledging every person that walks in this building. Thank you. Because like I told you, we will respect you walking in this building and we'll kick your ass out too just as quick. I tell you, if my mind's blocked, I don't have questions about it. I don't even worry about it. I don't go back to check on it. I trust that. That's what trust is all about. So see you guys later. Talk to you later. Darling, I should sing that to Nino Young. No, he got me young. He's so full of it. See ya. Look, see ya. Nino's so full of it. That's why is that his song? Oh my god, I can't.